Ed has asked me to summarize the part that you would take if you were, let's say you were one of my employees. What is it that you would do? The thing that you need to remember, we'll start with something as simple as a business card. You want it kitschy, you want it nice, you don't want it too kitschy or too unusual. It has to be something that, it's a calling card. It's not necessary. You want to make it into a marketing piece, but you don't want to make it into the most important marketing piece that the company has. So you want it to be able to go into one of those books that people keep where they can save business cards, and you want people to hold on to it. So in a business card, the most important thing to me as the person doing a card for a company or selling the idea for a company is that it be readable. Very often, and I would hate to tell you how often, I will get back the most important information, the contact information on that card in a 6-point type, which is not readable and is not going to work. So my instructions to my graphic artist is, yes, you can design this card, but all type has to be a minimum of 8 points, and names should be bold. And that's the only instructions that I would give on a business card. Those things are very important. Another thing that I want to explain to you is your clients may not have very, very deep pockets. And if they don't have deep pockets, don't go off on great tangents with them on pieces that they're not going to be able to afford to print. For example, on the capability statement, if you remember I said I would just put it into this envelope, I probably would not suggest printing on the back of the envelope, because the envelope comes from one company, it gets printed by another, because the company that you buy it from does not do printing, and when you give the envelope to a printer, their money is not in the printing, their money is in the envelopes. So they're going to charge you quite a bit of money to print that item, or charge a client quite a bit of money to print that item, and many of your clients are not going to be able to do that. You know, I have clients that have deep pockets, but just aren't going to spring for it. It's just not going to happen. So don't be upset and don't be discouraged when somebody like me says, it's a great logo, but it has too many colors. Go back to the drawing board and cut it down. We want things to pop, to look good. We want you to do your best. We are going to give you some instructions. We do love to get your ideas back. I needed a piece for an event, and I called my graphic designer and said, I'm giving away 500 business cards with every order. I don't remember. 500 business cards with every order of ballpoint pens. And that was the only information I gave them, and I got a great piece that was very nice, that was done 6-up on a piece of 14-point stock paper that I could go over to Kinko's. You know, I go to Kinko's, even though, you know, you would think that I don't. Order 10, 15, 20 sheets, have them cut it for me, and have a slew of these things to take to the event.